It seems odd to me that can I get this thing all positioned? How about there? It seems odd to me that I'm so infatuated with TV, music, entertainment, fame. Yet I am not a social person in the slightest. I really don't like going places and doing things because then I have to interact with other people. Yet I daydream about being famous and having money from that. Yet I would still do the same thing I'm doing now and just be a homebody. What made me think about that today was I had to take some equipment to one of our techs that was at a residence of someone that I knew from way back, like when I was a little kid. And on the drive over there, I just started having anxiety about having to talk to him and like reconnect and I guess just have a conversation, which is not the end of the world, but I'm always so concerned with, mentally I'm concerned with how it's all going to play out and how it starts and how I factor into all that. And I think that's always like, that's kind of, if I think about going to a party, I'm always concerned about not being the first one there and going at least later, just so I can melt into the party and not be the one that's there early, I guess, unless I really know the people, unless it's on my own terms in some way, like an environment I'm super comfortable with. And that always makes me think about that I'm just a loner and I don't have any real tight friendships at this point, and it's my own fault because I haven't really made a huge effort to keep any super solid, and I just thinking about that can usually make myself feel kind of bad. But also, there's also just more time for me to be with my kids. And but I've spoke about this numerous times, is I just don't want to, I want them to have the freedom to be loners or not, have a million friends or not. But I struggle to facilitate a good role model of that, because I don't have a lot of people coming over to the house. Yeah, and anything like lately that's involved content where someone's out in the middle of nowhere by themselves has been super interesting to me. And I drive one direction. This is not the direction, but if I'm driving the other direction, I can see the hills, the foothills. And the last, I don't know, 6 months, I'd say, as I'm driving, I catch those hills, I catch a glimpse of them, I look at them, and either say out loud or I, in my head, say to myself, how do I get up there? And then just kind of like flirt with the idea of being so far away from everybody else, just by myself. And I like it. I don't know what I would do up there. I guess like run or hike, or probably also just be on my phone, but that would defeat the whole purpose. But yeah, I don't I don't know if I even like people, or if I was born in the wrong era, or once the phone became such a big part of culture that it's just consumed me too much. Because I had a life before cell phones. I didn't get my first cell phone until 2002 when I was in college, but I didn't get a smartphone until like maybe 10 years ago. So maybe I'm just dealing with new addiction, and it's hard to justify its importance. For me, it's too easy. Anyways, yes, random thoughts.